What's up, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Big Rules Movie TV Reviews, where on this channel I review movies and TV shows, season finales, season recaps, but I give them my personal opinion. So basically, I'm just giving my take of what I think and what I see, what I think about it. So take it with a grain of salt, you know. Plus, when I do these videos, these are strictly spoilers. Okay, I don't got time to do two videos, spoiler, non-spoiler. There's other non-spoilers of certain movies and certain TV shows on the tube, so check them out. But when you watch my video, it's straight spoilers. So if you haven't seen anything or seen a movie or a TV show, don't watch it. If you did, join the fun. But right now, I'm here to review. I just saw it the other night. Spider-Man: Homecoming. Yes, once again, spoilers, so you've been warned. Let's start off with the intro. I love how they keep the intro. The intro started with the 1967 theme, but updated in the Marvel Studios logo intro. I like how they did that. It was a great nod to it and a great thing. But also, let me give you a brief history of Spider-Man. Back in the 1940s, he was the face. Still is the face of Marvel Comics. He made his debut on Amazing Fantasies, and he became popular. Then, of course, the 1967 cartoon TV show that had that iconic catchphrase and theme, Spider-Man, Spider. You know what I'm saying. Then the 70s TV show. Then he was on the Electric Company with Morgan Freeman. Then the 80s cartoon shows with Spider-Man and His Amazing Friends, the toys, the video games, now the movies. You get what I'm saying. Spidey has been around for the past decades and still. And everybody, and with the Marvel Cinematic Universe going, everybody wanted to see Spider-Man, and they got their wish last year when he made his appearance in Civil War. And I must say it was a good appearance. But now we're here in 2017 with his own standalone film within the MCU. This is the second reboot, but this time in the MCU. So I think the movie was pretty good. It was awesome. But they kind of overhyped it, talking about this is better, the best Spider-Man movie of all time. I have to disagree. To me, Tobey Maguire's original Spider-Man will always be number one in my book. Well, it's number one, honestly, because it's the best one. It kicked it off. Spider-Man 3 is my second. Shut up, I don't care. I love Spider-Man 3. And Homecoming, this would be my third favorite. So it is what it is. This is my opinion. But it's a great film, pretty good. And the good thing I like about this film, the strong points. No, this is not an origin story. They just start off. Remember, this takes place 2 months after the events of Civil War. So basically, Spider-Man is Spider-Man because he's been Spider-Man for 6 months. We don't got time to do another origin story about him being bitten by a radioactive spider, Uncle Ben dying with great power, because we don't got time for that. There's 5 other movies, and if you want to know all about him, just Google him and look him up. You know what I'm saying? You got Google now. So, everybody and their mother knows about the origin story of Spider-Man. But other than that, it's a great film. Like I said, it's more comedy. There's some action, but they balanced it out. Because the other movies were straight about his tragedy, everybody dying around him. But this one, it just balanced it out. Tony Stark as Iron Man, he makes a couple appearances, but at the right time. And honestly, Tony Stark is not a good role model for Peter Parker. They just treat him like crap. Him happy, he's trying to, let them know he's trying to be an Avenger. So he finally does something. He finally, in their eyes, screwed up. Tony Stark takes the suit away from him, talking about, I want you to be better and whatever. And then, he redeems himself, but I'll get to that in a minute. Vulture. What is with these the MCU villains? They're too watered down. Everybody's been saying that the MCU villains have been so watered down. I'm really starting to see where they're coming from, and yeah, it's so the villains are just too watered down. I mean, Malekith and so many other villains I can count, but this Vulture, I mean, Michael Keaton is good, but this Vulture character and the suit is just, it's just watered down. Bokeem Woodbine as the Shocker, it's too watered down, man. They got to work on their villains in the MCU. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, like I said, what's another strong point is that Spider-Man is in high school. That's the way I like to see it. I mean, the other films, he becomes Spider-Man when he's graduating from high school, he's going to college. I want the Spider-Man because this is really based off the Ultimate. Because in Ultimate Spider-Man in the comics, he's a 15-year-old kid playing Spider-Man. So I like that concept, you know. And other than that, like I said, the suit was off the hook, and pretty much it's a lot of things, you know. The runtime was a little long. I mean, but then again, Spider-Man 3 was long, but it was a little long. They kind of dragged it a little bit. But once again, if you're a Spider-Man fan like I am, you'll like it. You know what I'm saying? You'll like it. The characters, there were kind of ethnic differences. It's like Flash Thompson. Flash Thompson is known to be a big white jock that always push around Peter Parker. This one is just a dick, just a total like dick. He looks I forgot, I don't know, but he looks different. But he calls him Penis Parker. That chick Zendaya, she's kind of creepy, but when the line, she's kind of funny. It's like whenever you see Peter and his friend Ned, oh yeah, and his friend Ned, Peter's friend, oh he's fucking annoying. He's the type of dude you just want to say, shut the fuck up. He is so annoying because when he came in, he found out he was Spider-Man, and he's like, you're the Spider-Man, and he's just, oh my God, it's just like, yo, shut up. But Zendaya, like I said, every time she talk, it's golden. It's like she says something like, like one of the lines is like looking at Peter and Ned's like, why you guys? It's like you guys are losers. Like, why are you sitting there? Because I don't have any friends. And then like she's in detention. Hannibal Buress, the comedian, makes an appearance, and he says, "Why are you in detention?" He's like, I like to draw people in their moments," and she draws a sketch of him, which is kind of funny. But like I said, Vulture's backstory is basically he used to clean up debris after the Avengers in their Battle of New York. He took some of that Chitauri tech. Tony Stark's in-house, what is it? Some type of in-house led by Time Daly shut them down. But then 8 years later, they've been selling the Chitauri tech out there to the black market. Another, like I said, and there's definitely some comic Easter eggs. Donald Glover's character, I forgot his name, but some people may know the guy. No, he's the Prowler, and he mentioned his nephew, which turned out to be Miles Morales. So we might see him in the MCU. Another one is at the ferry before the ferry fight. Toons meets a character, a well-known Spidey character, and I hope y'all know this if y'all comic fans, by the name of Mac Gargan. For those who don't know who that is, that's the Scorpion. And also, there's another one, a nod to the comic, where remember when Peter was down in the debris and he was calling for help, so he used all his power and his might to push the debris up. And that shows you right there how strong Spider-Man is. People sleep to the fact that Spider-Man is really strong. Because when he did that, that was a nod to the comics where he did that to save Aunt May. Now, once again, the endings. And there's some post-credits. Now, the ending was off the hook. He proves himself. They bring him to the Avenger spot in upstate New York, because they're moving stuff because Avengers Tower has been brought out by a mysterious buyer, and speculation is Norman Osborn, and I'll get to him in a minute. So they take him to Avengers Tower. He stopped the Vulture from stealing their tech at the end of the movie, the final fight. And then he opens up, there's the Iron Spider suit. Wow, it was hot. But you know what? He turned down being an Avenger. And you want to know something? I'm kind of with that because, come on, after Tony Stark and especially Happy Hogan brushing him off, I mean, why would I be down with him? I mean, he just said, let me just go out there and, what I'm saying, take care of the little guy, like you said. And I respect that because, Captain America would have been a better role model, but I like that. I respect that. You know what I'm saying? And then you see Pepper Potts, Gwyneth Paltrow. Good to see her back. Yeah. And of course, there's two Marvel. Marvel always has the two post credits. Once again, spoilers. The first post credit is when Adrian Toomes is walking towards, I think he's about to meet somebody. Matt Gargan steps to him and says, "Yo, I heard you went toe to toe with the Spider. I know some friends out there who's willing to tear him apart, and I hear you know his identity." And of course, he says to him, and quote, "If I knew who he was, he'd be dead already." Then the guard's like, "Come on, Toomes. Come on, Toomes. Someone posted your bail." Could be Norman Osborn again, but still speculation. Second, this was a troll from Marvel Studios. Because in the film, Captain America, is in these PSAs at the gym. You see, he does a little mini PSA at the end, and we're sitting down. He's like, "Hello, friends," and he tells people, it takes patience and also utter disappointment. I don't know. Then he just looks like, how many of these are? And then it says Spider-Man will return. Of course, he'll be in Infinity War 3 and 4, and of course, he has his little trilogy within the MCU. So possibly we may see him in the Iron Spider. Possibly. Overall, pretty good film. It was good. It's my third best. Not one of the strongest, but it's watchable. I like it. It's pretty good. So I personally give this film a B minus. I mean, hey, could have been better. They should have did a story. They should have did the story a little more better. But like I said, that's just my opinion. But other than that, that's the end. Thank you for watching my review. If you want to get at me, email me at anakinD3@yahoo.com. That's ANAKIND3@yahoo.com. Of course, leave your comments, what you think of the video. Of course, hit me up on Facebook. Just hit Big Roo. I keep Big Roo Samad. My Twitter, Big Roo288. My Instagram, Big Roo282. And I'm not giving out my phone number. Fuck that. So other than that, that's about it. I'll see you again with another review for War for the Planet of the Apes. So with that being in mind, this is your boy Big Roo. Thank you for watching my movie TV reviews, and I'll see you next time, true believers. Peace.